Hello, everybody. Feardotcom, all one word, 2002. A significantly lower user score on IMDb and Metascore than Stay Alive, which is a film that Kat BF and I watched that reminded me of this film's existence, even though I don't remember anything about this film. And I think that I watched it when I was younger. It came out in 2002. Probably watched it when I was like 13 or something. It's supposed to be very bad. And it involves the internet. There's a killer website or something. Mm-hmm. And this is supposed to be like notoriously. I don't know why I say notoriously.
I don't know.
Notoriously. For some reason, it comes out as notoriously. I don't know why. Notoriously bad. Notoriety. A
boot.
And
Sorry.
yeah, we'll see. This will either be hilarious or painful or maybe both, actually. And we'll see what the fuck happens. Somebody sent me a DVD of this to ask me to review it, and that was like 10 years ago, probably. So it's finally happening. I'm making some sort of video on it, as in we're doing this watch along. So, all right, here we go. Ready, spaghetti? 3, 2, 1. Dun, dun, dun. Meow, 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 meow. You can miss the beginning and just sync up. I don't even know how easy it'll be for you to get a copy of this movie. Franchise is what it shows on my screen. Franchise picture. You can just miss the first few minutes. Shot on film, it seems. Although 2002, it should be obvious that it would be shot on film. That was the standard. I'm so hyped. For no good reason, I'm hyped. There's like literally no reason at all why I should be excited for this. I just the title alone implies just so much bullshit, you know? Feardotcom. Like unironically trying to be scary. Is that fucking Udo? Is that Udo? That is Udo. That's funny. I knew those eyes. Those like low drum hits are reminiscent of like some Silent Hill shit. There's a doggy. You're a boy, you might be ahead. I don't know. I didn't see the dog until well after you pointed it out. You can only hear me? Yeah, well, Cat BF just doesn't have anything to say at this moment. He's chilling. Ball. The sound effects for that ball are pretty fun. Oh my god, she's gonna swing on a chandelier. It does look like the baby Sia girl. Maddie Ziegler. Shocked I pulled that name. Oh my god, this drink is so good. I put just a splash of that strawberry lemonade in there, and it overpowered the entire thing, but I'm not unhappy about it.
I love the strawberry lemonade.
Did the website kill her? Or you? Or the girl's a hallucination, I guess, and you're stupid. You're dumb. This is great. The train conductor is not phased. This is so long. What the hell? Why did you do? You changed your mind. That was really funny. Also, you would not look that intact after getting hit by a fucking train. It's not how that shit works.
Nah.
You get splatted. Splattered.
You're gonna be over here.
That was hilarious. Okay, so far so
there.
good. So far this is fun. He could have stayed there also. Like, there's no reason why he changed his mind. So far, I remember nothing. This is all new to me. So we don't really know if I watched this before. Okay, cat. We just saw the kitty. So if you saw the kitty before, you're way too far ahead. And you have a copy. Ew, she's pulling at a mouse. So you need to pause the movie and wait. Benny.
Good kitty.
Phone's ringing. Is that like a steel phone? The train conductor didn't. He's still not phased. He's so bored.
Is it true orange domestic cats are the stupidest? I mean, yeah, they make
the Garfields.
Yeah, they're the weirdos.
Is that Chris Pratt? Oh, it's the Dwarfster. The dead face. Wow. Did The Ring come out before or after this? I think it was 1 year before. 2000, same year. Wow. It almost felt like it was trying to imitate that. I guess the original Ring was earlier, though. What? Swan dive? This exposition. The music does feel kind of Silent Hill-y. The website. This is bizarre. This is so serious. Acting. German. It is kind of trying to be 7, isn't it? I don't think Cat BF has seen 7, by the way. So 7 in. Police. It's so awkward. This is trying to be The Ring and 7 at the same time. Literally all that's happened so far is Udo was the guy at the beginning, and then he jumped in front of a train, kind of, because he saw a girl in the tracks. So it was like kind of an accident. And it's obvious that it's going to be like, oh, he went on the website. And also, you're not just supposed to touch a body like that. Ebola.
Oh.
Or like Ebuba. I like how she's looking at like a body underwater. She's like, yep, it's Ebola. It's like a bloated dead body in the water.
Booba.
Like she's performing the autopsy before they've even got the body out of the tub. Seven, Silent Hill, The Ring. Lots of inspirations for sure. Ibuba. Women. They're jumping to a lot of conclusions very quickly.
They're the police. That's pretty accurate.
Camcorder. Bugs. So she's a disease expert that took zero precautions.
Checking that body, yeah.
Yeah, like just touched the body and, you know. She about to drop a fun fact. In your eyes. Little red lobsters. The very attractive autistic woman here. Like just talks about mites. Okay, everyone has autism in this movie. Kevin Spacey, everybody.
Is that actually him?
No, but I'm making reference to the fact that other movies have done this exact same thing with Kevin Spacey, and it turned into kind of a trope. The way that his character is used in other films that this film is trying to be very clearly. Oh, they kissed. They got cooties. They got chooties. And he forgot how to speak English. Pranked. She's enjoying this. I love how the guy is still holding the camera up at him as he's being beaten up. That was so funny. What the hell was that? That was filmed so terribly. For like what they were implying was happening in that scene was just insane what we were shown. Booba. Multi-pass. Did you just rough?
Some puppies came on the screen, sorry. Oops.
Oh. Boobs. Turn off the camera. We're on the internet.
Did you just call boobs puppies? Listen, I grew up with early 2000s WWE. I just called boobs puppies.
You get bit? It's a good thing they documented all of this. Yeah, he pretty much is the Joker, yeah. those lines on her face are really interesting because they're not on the screen that we're watching, and it was implied that like there was not much communication between like what the TV would look like to the viewer versus what they thought it would look like when they were shooting like the B angle. They had the TV lines on her face, which was really weird, but that's not what was shown on the TV. Does that make sense? It was really weird. They just had like a weird filter. A light filter. Flickering lights are scary. So scary. Only I can notice these things. Well, I do have almost autism, apparently. I'm pushing it. Altruism, that's what it is. I'm very altruistic. I'm high functioning altruistic. Artistic. I'm a high functioning artist. This genre. It is Rammstein. Rammstein, or whatever you can. This is happening for a while. And the lights are still flashing. Oh, she's okay. Oh, how did you get out of that? What? This is shot very confusingly. Obviously, it's the same guy that they didn't show the face of before.
I'm so confused.
The movie's not doing a very good job at communicating the information that you're supposed to understand. Well, we're above the law, so. Whoosh. Yeah, he's did. I joked and he's gonna do it. Wow, dude. Wow. You can park wherever you want, babe. Flash my badge. I mean, if that's the most corrupt he's been, then that would be the least corrupt officer, yes. No. I'm bad at my job, actually. I think they visited a website. I like how he is hiding his illness from the person he's asking questions about to try and understand his illness. He's like, "Oh, I'm getting the same symptoms. Was it Ebola? No, it's not a virus. I'm going to hide my symptoms from you." Playing on the internet. It's just for games. I'm a gamer. I wonder if they will say the title of the film. I wonder if they went to like if it's actually Fear.com. If we typed in Fear.com right now, certainly the creators of this film have abandoned that URL and it's going to lead to some like scam, right? I wouldn't do it. I think it's probably been bought by a scam. Oh, you tried? Completely empty. Oh, so it's up for grabs. Can I buy it? The music is the only thing that's trying. I'm like I don't hate the music in this film at all. Also, that cigarette was not lit. But he was still sucking. Oh, he's trying again. What are you doing? What the hell are you even doing? When he keeps sucking. He's trying to quit? Oh. Is it lit now? No. Okay. There we go. Yeah. When I first started on YouTube, there was a subcategory, not from YouTube, but just there were women on YouTube that would just upload. Ah! I'll finish my story after the scary scene. Hot! Oh, he gonna die to death? Is this an ironic death? Like a Nightmare on Elm Street? Like, oh, you were a smoker. You're gonna smoke to death, bro. Now you're gonna smoke to death, bro. Ah. So if you wore a seatbelt, then
Is there an unrated version of this movie?
There's only one version, it seems. Also, that we just saw titties, so why?
Is it a PG-13? Well,
No, this is definitely R.
I
think this is R. Let me look it up. When I first started on YouTube, not necessarily I didn't have my film review channel yet, but I was just kind of like browsing through YouTube, and I was like making friends and stuff. It was like such a small community of like vloggers and stuff, and I forget. E-Train 4760 was a pal, and like. I'm trying to remember the usernames of some other people, but there was one girl, adult woman. Oh, his face so scary. I'll finish my story in a second. It's so scary now. Eddie Turnbull. Did you notice the car wreck? Are you trying to figure out how he died? Ugh. That damn computer. It looked like there was like a hole in the screen. I didn't understand. It was really weird looking. What do you mean subscribers, though? Oh, is it a live stream? That's funny. Why is it a baby hand? Dude, this is dark web. That was annoying. Why do you have two SD cameras from the same angle? Also, why is every horror director a pervert? Oh, they're showing him now. He talks like Dark Knight Joker. Really. Heath Ledger ripped off Fear.com. My father. Birth? Bitcoin. Yif. So if I don't tell you anything, you won't kill me?
Karen.
You don't really know me.
Oh my god, she sounds like a Karen. Get her out of here.
Kill her. There was an adult woman who went by the name Smoke Girl Mallory, and I was just so naive. And I was like, oh, why? She's just like, all of her videos were just her smoking. And then, like, I don't know, I fucking, just online chats or whatever of like, I don't remember what our conversations were about, but like, just random shit. And then I find out like much later, like, oh, it's part of like a network, and there's like a bunch of smoke girls, and they upload videos of themselves smoking cigarettes because it's some people's fetish to just watch hot girls smoke cigarettes, and that's like a fetish. It was a weird like, oh, it's a fetish thing, you know? It's so weird. I know. Wonder Bread guy? I have not heard of Wonder Bread guy. Is it someone who has a fetish for Wonder Bread? Should I search up Wonder Bread guy? Benny! Thompson Life, my favorite TV brand. He looks like Stan from the Eminem video. You know? Look at his face. It's not, but... That's funny. Fucking get on with it. Oh, boy. That looks bad. All right, just go on the internet and get ghosted. And then die. Right? Who was Phone? Match.com. Is it a coincidence that every kid that I knew through church turned out to be like really fucked up? I'm just thinking, everybody I knew through church was like one of the most fucked up people. And like as they grew up, their life just became way more like fucked up than the average person that I knew through like school, you know?
Yeah. Ugh.
There should be a good comprehensive documentary or Wikipedia for people that have hyper specific fetishes that no one else in the world has and no one can relate to. Like even the macro Star Fox Falco guy, it's like, okay, they're commissioning all the porn, but you can imagine there's like 1,000 people globally that are into it. Wonder Bread guy, what, like 3 people globally that want to see that shit? Like, what do you? Maybe they're the only one, you know? Yeah, maybe more than 1,000 for fucking macro Star Fox. Do you really want to make me cry? She's got good computer speakers. You're lying. You do want to her to me. Togepi is what we call a suspiciously wealthy furry. When someone commissions that much art, you have to look at how big their fucking wallet is. It's one of those like, oh, their parents were rich and they inherited shit or something, you know? Is macro art the most expensive? Yeah, you're right. You necessarily need the background. You could choose not to go to church at age 7 and your parents were okay with that and didn't force you to go? Damn. You just say you don't want to go to church and they would respect that? I was just kind of forced to go. Get on with it. Get on with it. This movie's taking its sweet fucking time. Have I seen her in anything else, or does she just remind me of some person I went to church with? This movie has accomplished like literally nothing in 40 minutes. It's like barely started telling a story.
I'm still confused.
The only way that you can comprehend what's happening in this movie is by being familiar with the tropes that it's just obviously imitating. You know? I'm following this movie because I've seen the other movies it's trying to be. But if this was the first movie you've seen with those tropes, then it's just like you wouldn't like what the fuck is going on, right?
They're not giving much in terms of the dialogue.
They're not really communicating information very well.
Like, I still don't know what the website's doing. Are people just watching people die? Is that it?
Well, it's unclear whether or not the website she accessed, that's really bad. The website site she accessed was the same as the streaming, like if it's all in one, because she was kind of just doing a point and click adventure game, and now she's haunted, I guess. Mm-hmm. And she'll die in 48 hours after. She's just going to get haunted for 48 hours and then die.
Okay.
I'm crazy now. What? What?
What?
Oh. Yeah, the ratings are so high on those like reality disaster shows where they show brutal, gory,
Murders,
graphic
yeah.
death and not just talk about incidents where like planes have crashed. Can we backtrace the website owner? Can we backtrace it? Can we report them to the cyber police? Damn, I feel bad for that little girl whose name I forget, but 4chan relentlessly bullied. And then it turned out she was like being abused by her dad, and then her dad died, and then she went to like a foster home. But he gave us so many memes though. In like one video. Yeah, Jesse Slaughter, yeah. It was a different time in the internet. It was the Wild West. It was a 4chan thing, yeah. You don't phase me. Yeah, it was a very different time. Like Chris Chan's still around. That's like one of the things that just keeps going. Chris Chan's like the last acceptable bully victim. She. Thank you. What? What? I like how he used shot glasses to try and explain this also without really doing anything visually. I'm sorry.
I have no words.
I'm sorry.
I have no words.
Yeah.
There's
Took
not
a
much
gamble.
to say.
Took a gamble. We can watch Over the Hedge after. Over the Hedge is only an hour and 23 minutes. We can do that after.
Okay. Yeah.
You down?
Yeah, we're doing Over the Hedge.
Okay. I'll add that to the title. It'll be good to have a good palate cleanser after this one. I'm sorry.
Like, even that explanation explained nothing. Or I don't get it. The last time you watch Over the Hedge, why? Why are you hating? I'm not gonna lie, I haven't seen Over the Hedge in a decade. I'm excited.
It's a low commitment movie, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Polidori.
I remember the video game. I played the video game all the time.
It's funny how there's just like finally the characters are discovering this thing that the audience is known for. I don't know,
We're
since
40
40 minutes
in.
ago. We knew this like at the beginning of the movie essentially. The characters are finally discovering this and like, "Oh, 48 hours to the minute." Holy shit. They are not respectful with the audience's time in this film. This is like that's one of the big. This movie should be like 40 minutes long total based on how it's going.
You want to talk about a movie that feels long?
What are you talking about? If I were in theaters and I didn't have like a watch or a clock, I would assume that we're getting close to the end. It's like halfway through the movie.
Same.
I'd be like, it's going to end now, right? It was like the ending. Yeah, the music's not bad. The music is fine. I do not disrespect the music. She looks very similar to another actor. She reminds me of the girl in Amusement. She reminds me of the sandwich woman. That's a weird way to put it, but everybody knows what I mean. In Amusement, her face is similar. She's got a very similar look. There's a lot of Amusement vibes from this. So Amusement was 2008, so not that far off. So who was the main Tabitha? Yeah, it's not the same person. Let's see. It is not the same person. Tabitha. So, one of the producers of Amusement follows me on Twitter and says that they have some beans to spill. That apparently the production's even funnier than I realize. Maybe I should reach out to them soon. I gotta remember to do that. I should message them right now before I forget, actually. What's the point of anything in this fucking movie? It's like impossible to pay attention to or follow. Music's not bad, but Feardotcom.com.
Really? What's the worst they could have been?
Oh, that's so much better. That's so much funnier than like what the what? What the fuck?
They should have
So
just
is that
did
what-
Fear.com.
So why? What the fuck?
Come on.
Okay, this movie got good. What the fuck? It says it in the URL. Oh. What? What? That should be the movie title, fear.com.com. That's unbelievable. That's actually unbelievable. That's really funny. Fear.com.org. Why is it a hot box? Again, he has great speakers. So how come he gets to chat forever without having a hallucination immediately that takes him out of the game, and she didn't get to? Is he gonna get trolled, or is she gonna be like, "Oh, you're telling the truth right now. I don't think you're lying. I'm sexist." Oh, the white ball. The repeated imagery of the white ball implies that they think that it looks scary. You know? The fact that they keep showing. So this scene should have happened at minute 15. This scene should have. The main character starting to play the fucking game on the online should have happened 15 minutes through the fucking movie, not 53 minutes through the fucking movie. Holy shit. No understanding of pacing. This scene should have happened ages ago. Like, holy God.
That should have been what the movie was about.
Yeah, the main character
should have known about this and was trying to fight it or find the chick.
So fear.com.com was the website for the film. That's insane. Why? How could you? No one would go there.
Fudge that. Who missed this?
No one would go to that website. No one would know it exists. Oh, the ball. It's going to turn you cockroaches. It's not scary. It's dumb looking. I hate it. It's got a little outie, an innie, I mean. Boring. Boringly shot. The worst imagery. Like you can't have something like that and think, "Oh, that looks scary." Yeah, this should have happened ages ago. I'm so pissed off that like, oh, apparently the movie does kind of pick up at some point. You know, but like it just, how did it take so long to get here? Uh-oh. Ding ding ding. We were in an elevator yesterday that was kind of scuffed. The door opened like halfway on a different floor and then closed again. And I was like, is this safe? The movie's picking up. Like, all it needed to do was show something. Like, finally, God. Now I can't take a pee break. I should have done it 5 minutes ago. Like, hopefully the rest of the movie's like this. You have enough lipstick on already. What are you doing?
I think it's fine, lady.
Way too many cuts. Holy shit. Boring. Less boring than before, but very boring still.
My heart rate is resting right now.
My heart rate is cardiac arrest. Mike. Mike. I don't know. Sure. She's in the computer. We gotta disconnect the internet. We gotta stop the internet. Gotta shut her down. Oh, now she's gonna look at it. So yeah, this is clearly trying to rip off, right, like Ringu, right? Because the Ring wasn't out yet, but Ringu was. So it's trying to beat the Ring to the punch.
This came out before the Ring?
Feardotcom.com. How do you do Feardotcom? How is that serious? How is that actually what they did? I can't wait to tell. I wonder if he knows. Killing Mike. We were talking about Killer Mike earlier. Ah, balls in my face. So by play, do you mean just I'm gonna get haunted for 2 days and then die, or can I like actually play something? Am I able to like win? Wow. Why would they do fear.com.com? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Change the word fear if you can't find the domain. Terror.com. Scary.com. Yeah, spooky.com. Psych. He looks familiar. Spooky.biz. Hey. Is this a good time for a pee break? She's about to discover all the clues. Genie. Draco Malfoy. Oh, he's a Stalinist. The papers were bleeding? Oh. Sorry, I missed it. Does the wiki, is that the explanation? Like, really? They couldn't get the rights to fear.com, so that's the actual explanation? That's weird how she's moving in the frame.
Oh, what?
Your blood doesn't clot.
Is it supposed to?
Yeah, that's why you bleed when you get cut.
Oh,
Clots,
it clots and then okay. Okay, I get it. I thought you meant inside the body.
the blood, yeah. Otherwise, you bleed forever. Like someone can, a banana can fall on your leg and you'll die
Oh.
because you'll bleed internally forever. Cinema score F. The horror genre doesn't have the most garbage in it. It's just that people tolerate garbage in horror movies for no reason. People's standards are very low. I mean, it's I struggle to think of like 5 good romantic comedies, you know? So that's a genre that is filled with shit. Yeah, anyone who calls themselves a horror fan is usually just saying they're willing to put up their standards for horror are a lot lower than someone who doesn't call themselves a horror fan. I like everything. And I say that despite me saying that I'm a fan of horror films, but I just don't know if I would call myself a horror fan. You know? I love horror films. I want to see more good horror films. My standard isn't low, though, I mean, Megan is Missing has fans.
Is there really a fan base for that?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I was actually so shocked that anybody could. Okay. Well, here's the thing. For Megan is Missing, like, you don't even see any horror bits until like an hour and 15 minutes through the movie. And it's like, were you scared before that point? Were you like, just, oh, the found footage presentation is inherently scary?
Oh, I was thinking Mithrigan when I asked. Not that.
Oh, no, sorry. Mithrigan is Missing. But also, yes, that has fans.
It does? No.
Mithrigan, yeah.
No.
Yeah, people liked it. I know, right?
Man, I was confident when our whole theater was kind of like nonchalant about it.
Yeah, nobody reacted to anything.
And I was like, okay, nobody's going to give this hope. This shouldn't be praised.
Yeah, it was a packed theater and everybody seemed really bored.
Yeah.
But apparently a lot of people loved it.
Ugh.
Oh my god.
God damn.
Is it so
didn't she find her? That's what it was, right?
The worst part about this movie is just how derivative and unoriginal it is. I was hoping for something that was like uniquely bad, but it's just like, no, this is just copying other things, not having a voice and doing a worse job. This is just copying other movies and just not justifying its own existence in any way, not being respectful with the audience's time in any fucking way whatsoever. Just kind of dawdling along. So annoying. Yeah, we're in it. We're in it to the end. We're committed. But we're gonna watch Over the Hedge after it. It's gonna be A-okay, okay? Everything's gonna be okay when we watch Over the Hedge. Wow. Dutch angle. Wow. Stretched image. Wow. Wow. The ball.
Every stereotype.
Elevator. No. Man. We. Bleep bloop. Are you a watcher or a player? Will Smith. When you watch the worst movie ever, anything you watch after is going to be a miracle, you know? It really do be like that. I feel like Inside was better after watching Ennis Main. You know? Shazam 2 was better after watching 65.
Ennis Main made Inside better, for sure.
Yeah. Ennis Main was bad, yes. It was bad, and Mark Kermode loved it. Mark Kermode said that Under the Silver Lake was like Southland Tales, which is just the most batshit insane comparison I've ever heard. What does that mean? He was like, oh no, because the director made a good thing and then they did something too experimental after. He was like, because Richard Kelly made Donnie Darko and that was a good movie. And then he made Southland Tales after, and that was a bad movie. So therefore, the director of It Follows, because they made a good movie and then they made a bad movie. Well, he thought it was bad. I thought it was great. But it's just a really weird comparison because those movies are literally nothing alike. He was talking about it being like overly ambitious. So it's like, okay, I get that. But like, holy fuck. Like, Under the Silver Lake is a great movie. What time is it? They don't even say anything. No, he doesn't just think Under the Silver Lake was bad. He thinks it's like a disaster. He thinks it's a Southland Tales. Damn, I love Under the Silver Lake. I think it's a great movie. I don't know why it's so divisive, actually. I should show Cat BF Under the Silver Lake. I'll add it to our list.
Which one?
Under the Silver Lake.
Okay.
You thought this movie was ending? No. No, we're not doing that. Fucking end the movie, you assholes. Finish it.
Should he be holding the gun?
This is America.
Might go crazy and shoot her.
You're gonna deny crazy people the right to brandish firearms?
Not in America, I'm not.
Exactly. This is America.
They took our guns.
I like Republicans are like, trans people are mentally ill. We should take away their guns because they're mentally ill. Meanwhile, like the past
Meanwhile, the
however many
past-
decades, like, hey, should we should we allow mentally ill people to have guns? They're like, yeah. Yeah, duh. That was nothing. Just, there's a thing that was just already in the room. Screaming out loud. Didn't even fall. She just kind of walked into it. Wasn't like around a corner. She just waited until she got close. I'm a disease expert. It's nuclear internet. You're in, dude. One more hand. Literally one more hand, asshole. I couldn't even tell you if I finished the movie Law Abiding Citizen or if I started the movie, but I've definitely seen parts of it. Gerd Bird. No tears? Fucking assholes. I'm never going to get over that. Hundreds of people. You could have done a simple Google search. I'm going to be mad about that until the day I die. Write that on my grave. No more tears. Just hundreds of people just trying to correct me over something that they're just completely wrong about. I thought he was cutting her already. She looks like Tabitha, you know? She looks exactly like Tabitha, and she's not. Oh, you know what's funny? During the month of people being mad at me about RRR, India made it into my top 10 of my watched by country stats. And then every other month, India was not there. Bunch of people from India came in to get mad and left. Tabitha. My father. I'm going to make her smile from ear to ear. If you kill her, she dies. I think that's probably what Ralph is talking about when he says stock string sounds. I'm still trying to figure out what he's talking about. I need him to like give me a specific example, but I'm pretty sure that's what he means. Ah. Oh. Oh. So what's the? Is there ghosts? Subscribers are going to.
No. No way.
You fell off. Feardotcom.com, bros. Stop. It's still so funny. It's still so stupid. What do you. Why? What? This is so lame. It's trying. Someone's trying here. What the fuck is going on? I'm in the computer. So what? I'm gonna need to look up the wiki plot summary after this. This is just I don't understand what the fuck is going on here. Oh, digital, dude. Wow. I remember watching the House on Haunted Hill 1999 movie a bunch of times when I was a kid, but I couldn't tell you anything about it. Maybe I'll rewatch that. Not in any hurry to after this one though. So why was this director a part of the Masters of Horror TV series? Is he a master of horror? Doesn't seem so. There's a television show called Freddy's Nightmares. Oh, I have to watch that. Bullshit. Fuck you. What a fucking piece of shit. Oh my god. That was horrendous. I'm sorry. We're gonna have to watch Over the Hedge about it. Music was the only thing that was acceptable, but still I think it's just dragged down to a 1. Like that was just like not enjoyable. Doesn't justify its own existence in any way whatsoever. It's just entirely derivative.
It was
just
horrible.
Like, the only funny part was just that it was Feardotcom.com, which is still funny to me. But
1 out of 10 because it had a cat. Closer to a 0 than a 2.
Yeah. Just such a fucking slog. Jesus. Even Udo couldn't save it.
I was just so bored, and I didn't know what was happening.
Like, how much did this make money? Let's find out. No. It lost money. Cost $40 million. Box office $18.9 million.
Jesus. Well, they got what they deserved. That's it. I got nothing.
Yeah. Why did anybody even mail this to me? I mean, it is really bad.
You got it in the mail?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody was like, you should review it. Like, I get it. It's really bad, but it's not like ripe or anything. Like, okay. I think there's like maybe 20 movies that have ever received an F cinema score.
Only 20?
Let's see. 21. This is one of them. 21 movies that have received F cinema score. And yeah, this one's pretty deserved. So 65 got a C plus. That's fucking insane. 65 is like one of the worst things you could watch in theaters right now. What sucks about CinemaScore, there's movies that I really like that got an F. That people were just like, I hate it. And I can't understand why. Yeah, so Feardotcom, really bad.
Terrible.
Wolf Creek I didn't think was that bad. I liked it when I was younger, but who knows? Somehow Wolf Creek got an F cinema score. Bug, I remember I hated. Some people liked a lot. I Know Who Killed Me. That's a funny one. Never watched The Box by Richard Kelly. I think I tried watching The Devil Inside, but I don't remember. Silent House, I might have tried watching. Killing Them Softly, I loved, and it was on my like best of the year list. That got an F cinema score. I don't know why. And then Mother by Darren Aronofsky gets an F cinema score just because, like, why would you put Jennifer Lawrence in it? Loved that movie. The Grudge 2020, hell yeah. That was really bad.
They made a Grudge in 2020?
Yeah, I watched it in theaters. It was insanely bad.
I didn't even hear about it.
I know. Yeah, so Mother 2017, Darren Aronofsky, it's one of those things where it's like, if Jennifer Lawrence wasn't in it, the cinema score would have been higher because you're polling people that wanted to see a Jennifer Lawrence movie, which that movie was not. At all. All right, Fear.com review. Incomprehensible. About halfway through the movie, I was actually considering giving this a 4. But the complete and utter lack of reasoning in this movie that made me give it a 1, I will try now to sum it up. The ghost made a website that people can log on and start hallucinating from onto. Only 40 hours later, they'll be dead unless they find her body so she can exact revenge on someone who killed her on another website that people subscribe to, even though she kills people in car crashes and train accidents who had no involvement with her death. Yeah. That's pretty, I guess that's what happened, isn't it? Things I learned from Fear.com. Ghosts are capable of creating websites. The internet is inherently evil. People who use the internet are freaks. People who use the internet are incapable of closing their eyes. A bunch of weird images on a computer can drive someone crazy and make them hallucinate. A bunch of weird images in a movie can drive someone crazy that they hallucinate so they think they're watching one that makes an ounce of logical sense. Obviously, the producers of this movie wanted the audience to be driven insane by the film and have shut off our brains by the time the ending has arrived. Sadly, I was still conscious by the end and didn't explain anything, and only dropped my score, which didn't explain anything, and only dropped my score from a 4 to a 1. And it's a very boring movie too. Did I mention this movie sucks? I mean, it's really bad. It's like irredeemable. It's just so shit. Just don't be so boring. How do you make something so boring? How do you make something so boring? It's awful. I'm sorry. There's no real hook. All right, we're gonna do Over the Hedge, and then I'm gonna go to bed. Okay. Let's get it set up. That was 1 out of 10. Bullshit.